Yo, 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 what up, 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 what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, good people, what's the deal, happy Monday, happy mindful and miraculous Monday, it is Monday, and we are back again with another episode, another week here on SR Daily, kicking off week 80 weeks in the books, 80 weeks in production, 80 weeks of doing the show, man. 394th episode is today. We are closer and closer to the 400th episode, man. We're going to do our best to get this logo, get this flyer done tonight. Next week, though, next Tuesday, we are in Brooklyn, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We are in Brooklyn for the 400th milestone episode. I am definitely excited about that, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to notching another milestone under my belt. I hope you guys are excited. I hope some of you guys will come through. We are now live on all of the platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Sefu Sankofa, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Happy summer solstice. It is summertime. It is summertime officially. Monday, June 23rd. It is officially summer, and the weather is weathering. We asked for summer, we wanted summer, and summer is here. Almost 100 degrees. Last couple of days, man, feeling hot, all right, but feeling good, feeling incredible, feeling strong, feeling divine. Mona and I did a 3-day water fast. It's complete. Today is breath. Tomorrow we eat. All right, tomorrow we get back to fruit and juice, watermelon and honeydew and mango and avocado and all of the stuff. Yeah, man, it feels good to be good. It feels good to do good, right? And it feels good to feel good. Chrissy Bella, what's going on? What's going on, champ? What's going on, Uncle? Peace and love. It feels good to feel good. When you feel good, you really feel good, right? And I feel good. I feel better than I did the previous 2-3 weeks, right? It's feeling heavy, feeling emotionally heavy, mentally heavy, physically heavy, and now stuff is still happening. It's still situations are still not 100% ironed out, but I feel a lot better about everything. I feel better about my weight. I feel better in my body. I'm doing my workouts now regularly. I'm back 4 days straight of hitting my steps, 10,000 steps. I haven't journaled much lately, but I'm gonna journal today. I'm committed to that. And I think, I'm gonna commit to journaling literally when I first wake up in the morning. Whether I'm by myself, whether I'm with my fiance, when I wake up before chatting, I gotta journal. I gotta do that. I gotta do that, right? Before like wake up and meditate, right? We meditate first, 20 minutes, about 20 minutes average. But right after meditation, I got to journal. Like I have to because like the days are getting caught up, the days are getting busy. I'm out in the streets. I get home. Yeah, I'm a journal because even if I'm not able to journal during the day or at night, like I would like to at times, right? As long as I journal in the morning, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then I'll be satisfied. And so, yeah, we haven't journaled in like a week or so we're gonna get back to that today. Yeah, got some meetings today, make some moves today. But yo, happy Monday, guys. Peace and love. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Mars. And once again, you were tuned into SR Daily, episode 394. This is week 80 weeks of doing this show. I'm grateful. I'm excited. Let's hit the share button. Eddie Kruger, what's going on, my brother? Let's hit this share button. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Share this live. Share this content with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. That is a bar. All I do is make bars, baby. I'm a star. This is what we do from near or far. Ha. Y'all know I'm a funny guy, man. I like making jokes. I like laughing and all of that stuff, man. But yo, share this live. Share this show with your peoples, right? Don't keep it to yourself. I know they might not check it. They might not be tuned in, but it's all good, man. All you can do is share. You can't force somebody to do nothing. Share this content. Share this live. Yes, sir. Sefu Senko for 400 episodes is coming up, man. We're just 6 episodes away now, right? Next Tuesday is going to be 400th milestone episode, and we are doing this thing, right? And we're going to go celebrate afterwards, go get some food. We're going to reach out to a restaurant, man. We're going to go celebrate that. And yeah, man, grateful, excited. Let's get the show started. Our first segment today. Today, once again, is Monday, June 23rd, 2025, episode 394 of SR Daily. SR Daily with personality meets enlightenment. Kicking off week 80, we start with our first segment of the day, a phrase of the day. Today's phrase is inspired by my love, Mona Love. I asked her this morning in bed, give me a word, a phrase, a quote, a saying, a thought of the day. Pace yourself. I said, yes, I could use that. I could use that. Pace yourself, pace yourself, pace yourself, pace yourself. 2 words. 2 words. I think Nipsey Hussle reminded us, not in those words specifically, but it is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not rushing to the finish line. It's a marathon. It's a long race. It's a long run. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Life is a journey. Life is not a sprint. It's not even a race, right? It's a journey. It's a marathon. You versus you. You, current you versus past you. Future you versus current you, right? Like, because the current you versus past you might be tired. Okay, I did a little more, but I'm tired. Future, like, no, you want to be stronger. You want to be better. Keep going, right? So it's a journey, man. Like, it's a journey. So pace yourself. Take your time. Take your time. That's something I can learn more when I speak. Take my time. Slow down. It's not a rush. You don't got to speak so fast. You don't got to move so fast. I know that our brains move fast and we would like to accomplish things really fast. But it's important that you pace yourself so that you get all of the lessons, all of the wisdom that you need, not only to get the thing that you're striving for, but to maintain it and to grow it, to nurture it, to nourish it, to make it bear more fruit, right? And so that takes time. It takes time. You got some things that you need to learn. Conditions got to be right. So take your time. My man Drizzy Drake said in the song, but you can see I'm pacing it so that I'm always chasing it. So you can see I'm pacing it so that I'm always chasing it. You can see I'm pacing it so that I'm always chasing it. Understand, once you accomplish the goal, once you actualize the dream, right? Like, yes, you can dream again. You can dream a new dream and set a new goal as you should, as you're supposed to. But a lot of times you don't. A lot of times people hit a certain plateau or they hit a certain point, right? A certain peak and they plateau out, right? They're like, oh yeah, this is it. And they stop chasing, they stop striving, they stop grinding, they stop building, they stop creating, they get complacent. And then what happens? Eventually they lose, and then it becomes harder and harder and harder to rebuild. Yes, there are people who have built great businesses, lost it, and then rebuilt great businesses, right? Even better than before, but a lot of people lose momentum, lose steam. So it's important that you pace yourself. Pace yourself. Pace it so that you always chase it, right? Like, take your time. Take your time, right? Like, my you guys know my ambition. My ambition is to be the healthiest and wealthiest person on the planet. Healthiest and wealthiest person on the planet. That is my goal. That is my ambition. That is what I strive for. That is my dream. That is my vision for myself. That is like, that's everything is being built around the healthiest and wealthiest person, right? Healthiest and wealthiest person. So I got to pace myself, right? Because that's not going to come easy. I got to pace myself so that I'm always chasing it, right? Don't try to get there, because what happens, right? And I can speak to this from the point of like fasting, right? We did the first three day water fast, not 3 days, sorry. First 30-day water fast I did back in 2023, 30 days of just water. It was absolutely brutal. And I lost weight. Toned my body up even more. I got stronger. I increased strength. I increased my stamina, right? I rebuilt some parts of myself, right? But when I broke fast with coconut water and watermelon. But then that same day, right, because I was hungry, right? Well, not even hungry. I really wasn't hungry. I did 30 days without water. I wasn't hungry because I wanted food. I had a goal. Yo, I'm going to eat this day, right? It's a family barbecue, annual family thing. My aunt is here. She just turned 90, right? She was in the hospital for a while. She's here. It's lit. She's chefing it up, right? I had some home fries. I had some freaking vegan eggs and vegan sausage, cheese, so sodium and all of that stuff. And then I think I told you guys a story, right? Did that and had the lasagna and all of that stuff. And my legs swole up, right? Edema, right? My legs swole up, too much sodium into my bloodstream, into my legs, swole up. It was like, oh, snap. Never doing this again. I didn't pace myself. You see, I rushed into eating and I wanted to get it all at one time. And getting it all at one time oftentimes does more harm than good, right? So pace yourself so that when you get it, you got all of the lessons, all of the wisdom needed to maintain it, to grow it, to nourish it, to nurture it, to make it multiply and become more fruit. That's what you want. So Drake's line, you can see I'm pacing it so that I'm always chasing it, is absolutely golden bars. Don't rush the end result. Enjoy the journey. Take your time. All is in divine alignment. As long as you do not quit, you will get there. As long as you stay focused, as long as you stay the course, as long as you keep going, you're going to get there, man. So phrase of the day today, pace yourself. Yo, Celestial Warfire, what's going on? What's going on? Yo, Joy, what's going on? What's going on, love? What's going on? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We're going to move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, my goodness, need to know news of the day. America at war with Iran. It is absolutely insane. And I think what's even more insane, live updates, attack on Iranian nuclear sites, thrust U.S. into Israel-Iran conflict. Israel and Iran got a conflict. Somebody said it the other day, man, like, it's so sad. I got goosebumps. Is that America is really indebted forever, it seems, to Israel, right? It seems our country, our beloved country, our nation that we built, right? That's our land. If it's anybody's land, it's our land, right? I know people want to give it up and be like, this ain't, no, this land is ours, right? You hear me? Black people, brown people, red people, it's our land. And so I get wanting to go somewhere else is easier, but we got to protect our land, defend our land. We got to secure our land, right? This is insane. This is insane. Israel. He said, Clinton got us into a war. And with all else, Libya, well, not all else, but Libya, Iraq, Iran, right? I forgot the other countries over the last decade, over the last 12, 20 years that we've been warring with, that has been ultimately we've warred with because of beef with Israel that they've had, or that Israel had with them, right? So let's read a little bit, man. Let's read a little bit. Live updates, attacks 31 minutes ago, CNN. Trump floats Iran regime change as Israel says strike launched at heart of Tehran. It's insane. Israel's stock market surged to all-time high Sunday after the United States attacked 3 of Iran's nuclear facilities. The strikes were announced by U.S. President Donald Trump early on Sunday local time. It's the sort of immense turbulence that would usually send investors toward the exit, but the U.S. involvement in the Israel-Iran conflict has raised hopes that Tehran now poses a diminished nuclear threat to Israel, according to an investor who spoke to CNN. Israeli investors are celebrating the fact that an existential threat that have been hanging over the country for decades appears to have been lifted. BS. Yo, Frank, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Yo, this is... And so yesterday on my Sunday light show, right? Sunday mornings, I do 8 a.m. I do an hour, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's like a sermon type thing. I sit and I pretty much give a sermon, a little different than this show. All right, this show is different segments, different topics. But Sunday light, I sit and I speak specifically about a thing, a topic, an issue, a concern, a cause. And yesterday's discussion was on how it's always the right time to get connected with God. And I spoke about how it's not until crises, when someone is sick in the hospital, a loved one is sick or hurt or in prison, somebody breaks up, there's a breakup, right? Like somebody's homeless, they lose their house, right? They lose their living situation, somebody dies, right? Or in this case, we're at war. Do people start wanting to get connected with God? Oh, let's pray, let's pray, let's pray. Should have been praying, dog. You should have been meditating for peace, right? You should have been instruments of peace if you want peace in the world. You can't want violence, right? You can't say you want peace, but then propagate violence, support violence. It doesn't work like that, right? Whether it's watching boxing, violence, right? Like even for sport, it's violence, right? Seeing people beat each other up, because at some point it's gonna be like, okay, it's sport, and then it becomes not sport. It's like I beat you up without the gloves. So what? And then we know how that could escalate, especially in the Black community. Somebody could end up shot and dead, or a few people could end up shot and dead, right? So like, it's always a time to pray. It's always a time to meditate. It's always a time to serve your fellow human and to commune with spirit and your ancestors and your community. It's always time to be communal and to practice mutual aid. Ensure that everybody living around you has their needs met as much as possible. Make sure that you have your needs met, because you are part of the community. And so in this news, right, America now, asserting itself in the Israel-Iran conflict. What do we do? What do we do as average, everyday humans? What do we do as those who consider themselves great and leaders? We speak to the issue. We address the issue, right? We speak to it, and we denounce it, right? We don't support this. Now, clearly, it's a long gap between the average American, the average human being, and then those at the top of government who will listen. But like, you got to fight. You got to fight. You got to organize. You got to strategize. You can't stay silent. War, like, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. Woo. Woo. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. War is good for nothing, man. Just people die. Innocent people die when countries go to war. Innocent people die when countries go to war, right? Like communities, neighborhoods are destroyed, land masses are destroyed. And for what? For power, for control, for profit, right? America and Israel, right? Like the people, beautiful people, great people, but the governments and the militaries are heinous, are evil, are downright devils. And we got to be able to say that. We got to be able to say that, right? The people, the state, right? The state of America, the state of Israel, the people on the ground who just want to commune with ancestors, who just want to commune with spirit, who simply want to raise their children and live in peace. Those people are our people. We are the same people. We have the same blood in our bodies, and we operate on the same frequency of love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. It's people there who don't want war either. It's the governments. And so this is why more of us need to get in position of government. More people who care need to get in position of government. And we need to generate more freaking income, because I promise you, right? Individually generate more income and pull our resources together, because you got somebody making 100 billion. Like, we got to say, right? Or a group of people worth 100 billion. We got to say in what's going on around the world. Like, and then people are going to listen. So yeah, we have a say now, but some of the people in position may not listen. But when we got that money, people gonna listen to you, right? When you got that money and like you got followers and influence, big influence, people gonna listen. The people at the top gonna listen, right? So like we gotta, man. Some stuff is already like in motion. Some stuff we're not gonna be able to stop. So yes, keep praying, keep meditating, right? But organize, right? Organize, get aware, get conscious, become alert, and recognize in your life how you are contributing to violence around the world. Recognize in your life, in your home, in your family, in your workspace, with your children, with your spouse, with your diet, how you are contributing to the violence that exists around the world, whether human to human or human to animal. All of it is violence, and violence begets violence. Humans that commit violence against animals will soon commit violence against each other. That's a fact. Quote that. I said that humans who commit violence against animals will soon commit violence against each other. Insane. Such is life, right? Such is life. Sefu said, I need to pace myself when I do the podcast. Absolutely. I need to pace myself when learning Spanish. Indeed, pace yourself. Endurance is key. Absolutely. Sefu said, I need to pace myself organizing people around the idea of freeing our political prisoners. Yes, sir. Like, things are urgent, but unfortunately, a lot of things is not going to change overnight, right? No matter how urgent we make them, some things just are not going to change overnight, because it may be urgent to us, but it may not be urgent to others. And so, like, we got to be patient with that, and we got to understand that all of it is a process. We didn't get here overnight, specifically, Sefu speaking to the political prisoners. We didn't get this way overnight, right? Like, yes, it's been for a long time, I guess, since time, right? Or however long people have been political prisoners around the world and here in America since its inception, but it didn't get the way it is now overnight. So organize, intensify your organizational efforts, yes, but be patient, trust the process, and pace yourself, right? Let's move right along, guys, to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, our tip of the day. Today's tip is to change your life, you must change one or all three of the following: people, places, and things, in order to change your life. Like, you can change your life, but you got to change one of the three following, one or all of the three, right? Either you got to change the people that you're with, the places that you're going and at, or the things that you're doing. Most of the times, you got to change all three. Yo, Story of Worker Project, thank you for tuning in. Peace and love. Yeah, people, places, and things. And so I remember when I first heard this concept. I was 17 years old. I was in a drug program. I got arrested for selling drugs. They told us back then, right, the older street dudes, if you get caught with drugs, right, and money, tell them that you're using it, you purchase it, and then you'll get a drug program as opposed to prison. And that's what I did, right? 17 years old, right, got caught hustling in my hood on Mother's Day, got arrested in front of my building, crazy, in front of my peoples, beat up by the cops and all of that stuff. But went to court, told them that I had a habit, right? I said, why did I have so much? I told them that I was going to Long Island, right? I was hanging with my mom and then going to Long Island to my aunt's house. I know I was going to be gone for, about a week or so. My dad died, my sister died. I hadn't got over it yet. And like, I was on drugs. So I wasn't using the drugs I was on, but the rest of the stuff was true. Like, I was going to Long Island, right? My mom, I mean, not my mom, my dad had passed, my sister had passed. I had not at that point gotten over it yet, or I had not dealt with it yet. Like my dad died 6 years earlier at that point, and when I was 11. But at 17, I never really dealt with my feelings, my emotions, and the fact that my dad passed. Because I cried for the first few months, and then it was like, you got to stop crying, move on. It happened, and then so I chalked it up. Like, okay, keep moving. F it, right? We're going to keep doing the thing. And so, yeah, drug program. All right. I first heard this concept. I did not agree with this concept. I personally, right, on probation, I thought I could hang around the same people in the same places and do different things. So, like, for a few months, I stopped hustling. Right. I stopped hustling around the same people, drinking, smoking. Right. This is before I got the program. Before they put me in the program, I was still right hustling and no, I wasn't hustling, but I was still drinking, smoking, doing the same things. Eventually, right, around the same people in the same places, doing some of the same things. And I start the program, I pick back up hustling, I stopped smoking. Right, I stopped smoking, but I'm still drinking, I'm still hustling. Right, so I'm still doing two of the same. I'm hanging with the same people on the same block in the same neighborhood, doing the same things. It was hard. I couldn't do things really different for too long, hanging around the same people and like in the same places. Not even because they tried to influence me, because the influence of the space of your own memories, of your own conscious, right? Like, oh wow, they doing this, they might think of me different. So let me do it too then. F it. I used to do it, let me keep doing it. Not that that was my mindset. I just was doing it. I didn't care. And eventually I got in more trouble. Right. I got in more trouble, more arrests for drugs, and then ultimately, I go to prison for the shooting. Right. So I've learned that you must make adjustments in all three, in one or all three of these areas, realistically. Like realistically, all three. Right. You gotta change the people, places, and things. You have to change the people that you're with, the places that you're going, and the things that you're doing. If you truly want to change your life for the better, you have to. Right. Far too many people say they want to change their lives, but they aren't committed to making real changes in any one of these areas, let alone all three. They're not willing to change the people that they're with, say they want to change. They're not willing to change the places they're going, but they say they want to change. They're not willing to change the things that they are doing, but they said they want to change. The thought process that they have, the daily habits, waking up, doing the same thing, right? Watching the news, getting on the phone, checking social media, eating the same foods. They say they want to change, but they're not willing to change any one of the three things, let alone all three. So, like, how you going to change? Like, what's real is that in order to really change your life, like, you have to change some stuff. You have to change. Nothing changes until you change, right? Nothing changes until you change. But what's real is that these things don't have to be permanent, right? Making these changes, stop hanging with the same people, stop going to the same places, stop doing the same things until you really change your mindset and you get the life that you want. They don't have to be permanent. They could be temporary, right? And so, like, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 years, etc. It could be 3 years, 5 years. But once again, like, once you gain the discipline and the strength, you may be able to engage in any one or three of the same things as before. But how you handle them could be completely different. Example. So I no longer hustle illegally, right? I don't do that at all. It's been 17 years since I've hustled illegally, right? Like, that's not my lifestyle no more. That's not a thought in my mind. Even when I'm flat broke, I ain't got no money coming in, right? I don't think about hustling. I think about how can I get another contract, right? How can I find another client, another customer, right? To book my services, right? How can I get, like, that's what I think about. But yeah, I stopped hustling and I stopped drinking, right? But I hang around the same people sometimes. All right, sometimes, like, I'm still hanging around my mom. I used to drink with her, right? I hang around my uncle, used to drink with him. I hang around my childhood friends on the block, right? To drink and hustle with. But because my mindset is different, because my mindset has changed, because I'm set in my purpose, like, I'm not swayed anymore. So I was able, but I did have to change all three at one point. I had to, like, stop hustling. I had to, like, stop smoking, stop drinking, like, move away from the same people, same places, not go to Queensbridge for a while, stay in Long Island, go to Jamaica, Queens, hang out somewhere else. Don't go to the same neighborhood until I became mentally strong enough. I became set in my purpose, and now I can go back and there's nothing. I could be around people drinking, be around people doing whatever, and, like, I'm not swayed, I'm not influenced or anything like that. But guys, let's move right along to our fourth and final segment before we get out of here. Thank you guys so much for being with me on this beautiful Monday morning. Fourth and final segment, our build of the day. Today's build is, why do we avoid the things we must do by doing a bunch of other things? Why do we avoid the things we must do by doing a bunch of other things? That is me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, man. We got some things we need to do. Right? So I don't know the answer to this question of why. Right? I'm trying to explore it. I'm trying to find it because, like, there's things that I know I need to do, but then I end up doing other things that may be easier to do, feel good, right? Like bring a quicker, good feeling, whatever the case may be. But I know I've done it, right? And I have things I must do, things that I want to do that I sometimes avoid doing because I start doing other things. And this is not okay, because although you have some fun and success doing other things, right? Unless because you, well, not because, although you have some fun and success doing other things, until you do what truly must be done, that thing that's in your heart to do, you'll never be fully, truly fulfilled. You'll never be truly, truly fulfilled ever until you do what's really, really in your heart. So yeah, you do things that's fun. Yeah, you do things that's successful, brings you money, brings you notoriety, right? You help some people, all great. But until you do the thing that you know you need to do, like for me, is write more books and make films. Like that's what I need to be doing. Write books and make films. I'm not going to be fulfilled until then. However, I'm grateful because my path, it led me down a path of service. Like I'm creative and that's all I want to do is create. But I had to a path of service so that I can humble myself, so I can really ground and go through some stuff, right? And connect with some people on a ground level. So then when I do make the films, when I do write more books, it's more potent, right? It's more potent. They're better. They're I have a bigger network to market to, right? But yeah, man, right? Do what needs to be done. I know I need to spend more time writing. I know that. I know I need to spend half my days writing, much less social media, less engagement with folks, right? Like as much as I love engaging, I am a social butterfly. Engage with me, right? Like 9 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Like that's the show, and that's before the show and after the show, and after that, I gotta be making moves. I gotta write like an hour, 2 hours a day. Like I need to be writing. It needs to make it my full-time gig. Because I got books in me. I got books that's right there, needs to be finished, right? Like it take only a few hours to finish a few of them, right? A few hours here, a few hours there, 3 days here, right? And it's 3, 4, 5 books done. So we're gonna get to it, right? But yeah, I just want to throw that out there, man, right? A lot of us, we avoid doing things, right, that we know we need to do by doing other things, right? So yeah, man, do that thing that's in your heart. Right? Don't overburden yourself by always filling your schedule with things to do, meetings and meetings and meetings, right? Don't be afraid to tell somebody you can't show up for them, right? Even if they showed up for you, clearly make a sacrifice. Yes, mutual love and respect. They show up for you, show up for them. But also there's a time when maybe they showed up for you because they have nothing but time. Now they need you to show up. Maybe your schedule, you have something that you have to do, and you have to do it for you and ultimately maybe for them. Right, so don't fill your schedule with things to do. Right, do what must be done, even if it's hard, even if it takes a long time, even if it takes a lot of time. Do what's hard, man. It'll make you feel more fulfilled, right, and it'll really move you closer to your goals and ultimate ideals. Do the hard shit. Don't avoid it. Don't put it off. Get it done, and watch everything fall into place. Do the hard shit, right? Don't avoid it. Don't put it off. Get it done, and watch everything fall into place. I'm gonna put that on a graphic, right? I'm gonna put that on a graphic. Do the hard shit. Capital letters. That's the title. Do the hard shit. Don't avoid it. Don't put it off. Get it done and watch everything fall into place. I'm going to put that into the chat and say, yo, create a graphic, a visual graphic with this that stands out. This is the title. This is the quote. This is boom bap. And that's done. Right? Yo, guys, I love you, man. I love you guys. Right? Do the hard shit. Do what needs to be done. Don't avoid it. It's pressure. It's hard. Yes, that's the hard things. As already said, man. That's the hard things about hard things. Hard things are hard. They're not easy. So handle the hard things, do the hard things, right? Know that you can do it. Know that you have to do it. Nobody else could do it for you. Nobody else is gonna do it. Nobody else wants to do it for you. Even if they want to, they couldn't. So don't fret, don't stress, don't worry about that, right? You just get it done for you. You do the thing that you need to do for you, man. And guys, with that, that is our show. That is our show. That is our show. That is our show. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, 98 degrees. It is sunny. It is hot. When I walked out of Mona's crib early to build, I was like, it's hot already, right? And that was 6 a.m. But it's a beautiful day. It's summertime, man. We asked for this, right? This is the beautiful thing about New York is that it gets really cold, but it also gets really hot sometimes. It is everything in between. And sometimes it's really cold and really hot on the same days in different areas. It's all good, man. You got to love New York, even if you hate it, right? But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Morrison. This is episode 394 of SR Daily. SR Daily with personality meets enlightenment, kicking off week 80 right here, man. Please be sure to join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live, man. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And remember, mark your calendar next week, Tuesday, July 4th, Wow, it's crazy. July 1st is already next week. Next week, Tuesday, July 1st, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Brooklyn Blizzard's event space. We're going to hit them up, get their logo, get the flyer done tonight, and put it out there, man. And I hope you guys can join us, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a live audience. It's going to be guest interviews, some surprise interviews, right? You can play our game show, right? I love our game show. We debuted it at the 300th episode, right? Know Your Stuff game show. And yo, listen, guys. See you tomorrow, man. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. See you guys. I love you, Mona. Be great and make it a great one, baby. Peace.